we developed the specifications for a restoration, structural restoration, building envelope repair, new roofing, period appropriate interior restoration, and then the restoration of this museum room.
This is the room where Sam Adams and John Hancock were staying on the evening of April 18th when Paul Revere and William Dawes came and banged on the front door to warn them of the Redcoat March. So this is where it all started.
So we chose period appropriate wallpaper from a house in Ipswich, Massachusetts that seemed suitable for this space, and we've now converted it into this beautiful sitting area.
This is Clark's 18th century kitchen. Very little actually has changed in here because we know, for instance, these shelves were part of her kitchen. One of the decisions we made was to whitewash it. It had been very dark, it had been just natural wood, and again, some of the research that we did indicated that Reverend Clarke was whitewashing this room frequently. We actually have the Clark's original kitchen table. It folds up in the middle, you know, very practical.
These were referred to as the kitchen chambers, which are the rooms over the kitchen. The children, we feel, slept here. There probably were 8 or 10 of the 12 Clarke children in 1775 were alive here, and there were the boys probably shared this room, and the girls there were more girls than boys at that time.
We sort of reconfirmed what had been believed in the past, that this was actually Reverend Jonas Clarke's study. He would have needed a large sunny space on the front of the house where, you know, his guests could come in the front door. He had a lot of, there was a lot of traffic in here. He had a lot of visitors, and probably a lot of them had to be put up for the night too, because of course, you know, distances were very long back then if you're traveling on foot or by horseback.
There's a number of children's shoes and women's shoes in there, as well as a cartridge box. And the superstition behind concealment shoes is that they were often they were put in a newly built wall, either a north-facing or east-facing wall near an opening in the house, a doorway or a window, and they were believed to keep out the evil spirits, if you will.